G'day guys, welcome to the channel. My name's Tim, and on today's episode, we're having a look at the peaks of Bitcoin, Ethereum, DOT, ADA, Doge, and XRP, and the particular order that those peaks have occurred in the past, and what's happened in the last couple of days. Now, this is really interesting, so let's get into it. All right, so I'd like to have a look at this area here, which is the 8th of May to the 18th of May, a 10-day period. Now what I'll do, I'll zoom in right here, and this is the point where Bitcoin reached its secondary peak. So you can see it reached a peak here on the 13th or 14th of April. That was the main peak. Then we had a dip, and then we made a lower high around the 8th of May. Okay, so we've got that date there. Remember that date, the 8th of May, and then 10 days later, the 18th of May. And what I discovered that happened during that period was this. So we had all the other major alts all reached a peak in that time frame. So we've got here the 8th of May for Bitcoin with its lower high. We've got Ethereum or ETH reached its peak on the 11th of May, 3 days later. Then DOT was another 3 days later than that on the 14th of May. And then ADA had a pump and reached its peak on the 16th of May. And then XRP, poor XRP, was on the way up around the 18th of May before the entire market started dumping at the same time. So XRP's run was cut short. Now, the wild card there was Doge. So Doge actually reached its peak before Bitcoin's secondary peak here on the 7th of May, and that coincided with the Saturday Night Live and Elon Musk pumps that were occurring at that time. So Doge was a bit of a wild card. So isn't that interesting? In that 8-day period between here and 10-day period between here and here, all those coins reached their all-time highs, and we still have not reached, we have not surpassed those all-time highs to this day. So that's the order. So remember that. Bitcoin, Ethereum, DOT, ADA, XRP. Now let's have a look to see what's happened during this little pump here that we've had in August. And what I'll do is I'll zoom across here. Now it's a little bit hard to see on this chart. I wish I could have made this a little bit more viewable, but you can see here, these are the dates. So we actually reached a peak. Now, assuming that that's the peak, it could go up higher. But at this point in time, you can see that it's starting to round off, and again, it's too early to call. It might keep going up higher. However, at this point in time, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and DOT all reached a peak on the 13th of August, followed by ADA on the 14th, and followed by XRP. And you can see that they're kind of, if you zoom in, it's again too early to call, but you can see they're starting to turn. And ADA's already turned, XRP has already turned. Now, Doge, being a bit of a wild card, is taking it up the rear, so to speak, and it's still on the slight increase. So anyway, I thought that was just a very interesting observation that the order they peaked in May, Bitcoin, Ethereum, DOT, ADA, XRP, is the exact same order that we've seen in the last few days. So will history repeat itself and the market will dump again after the liquidity has flown between the coins like this? Or are we halfway through an increase and the price will go up from here? So we don't know, but I thought that was a very interesting observation. Anyway, that's just a quick video for today. I hope you enjoyed the content. Don't forget to subscribe and like the channel, and follow me on Twitter at TechnicalTimCR1. So until next time, I'm Tim, and cheers.